right, let's see what's in the energy today. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and this is for entertainment purposes only. So, this is wisdom cards. See what wisdom we need today. So we have guilt in the air. I forgive myself for any wrongdoing. Someone feels guilty. Guilt never walks. Guilt never makes anyone feel better, nor does it change a situation. I now stop feeling guilty. I let myself out of that prison. So somebody feels in prison with guilt, which is the reading I got earlier. See what shadow we're working with here. So it's a shadow of guilt. Guilt over what? Hunting. So maybe we have a predator in our energy. Let's see, that feels imprisoned with guilt. Ooh, look at that. That's confirmation. We have a guilty predator. Jackass. There we go. That's what I'm saying. There's a guilty jackass in our midst. So we have a jackass. No explanation needed for that. This jackass is praying. What's he praying for? What's she praying for? Something about being married and fucked up over you. Oh my God, this is gonna be fun. Clarify jackass. Oh God, it's about to fall on the floor. This jackass does not love themselves. They looks like they have guilt over something they've done. So it's low self-worth. Nothing wrong with having guilt because it calls us to hold ourselves accountable and change. But it's really, really hard to get through that guilt, especially if you're a predator or you're hunting something and it goes wrong. Even if it goes right, you could still feel guilty. This person has no self-love. Let's do faith, healing, meditation. This hunter, this guilty hunter is stalking somebody that is has faith, praying. They're tracking this person. Or if I'm married, so somebody is hunting somebody. Married and running. Somebody ran towards a marriage. It's like they're holding hands together. And there's your hands held together again. So somebody ran away to get married and then fucked up over you. Creeping. Somebody's stalking somebody. Yeah, with this hunter, this GPS, and creeping. Somebody's stalking somebody they're fucked up over. Probably they were a jackass too. All right, let's do one more row and then we'll do some tarot. Jackass and self-love. Love, hate. So this is a relationship possibly went wrong. It's because this person's a jackass and doesn't love themselves. All right, faith, GPS. Looks like they want to send a lot of notes. They have a lot of things to say, but they're keeping quiet. They have a lot of things to say about this person's spirituality. And I guess they're stalking them and they're seeing this somehow, and they have a lot to say about it, but they ain't saying shit. Clarified, married and running. So I guess somebody thought them running off and getting married would be bad news to someone, but it wasn't. I guess they're fed up with that. Like, let me be a jackass, go run off and get married, so this will piss somebody else off. And it's because they're hunters. Looks like person uses relationships for revenge. Because they hate themselves, so I don't know. Fucked up over you and creeping. Scarcity tactics. This person's manipulative. They use manipulation techniques to get what they want. And it's because they have no self-worth. So I guess they feel guilty. So let's do one for guilty. What are they feeling guilty about? This hunter. This jackass. They feel guilty about moving on. They really didn't move on. It was fake news. They were lying about moving on to a third party. So somebody they were cheating with. Yeah, they feel guilty. They moved on to somebody else, probably somebody they were cheating with. This is definitely a relationship. And they wanted this to be bad news for somebody. Ran off and get married. They wanted it to be bad news for somebody, and they could give two shits. So now they're really upset at somebody because instead of this being bad news for this person, they went and healed, got some spirituality. This person's been tracking them, possibly online. They have a lot to say, but they keep their mouth shut. So this is a jackass that does not love themselves. Love-hate relationship. They use scarcity tactics in relationships to get what they want. And so in this instance, they're like, I'm going to run off and get married and upset this person. They don't give two shits. So now they're feeling guilty. They feel guilty because this is predatory things that they're doing. So it's just a bunch of lies is what it looks like. Bunch of theatrics. Somebody playing theatrics. They're a jackass. All right, let's get some tarot. Victory, celebration, success. Yeah, let me run off and get married to piss this person off. Let me get into a love triangle. They'll see that I moved on. So they were in the Six of Wands energy when they did this, when this jackass did this. Because now they're feeling guilty. Fucked up already. They're feeling guilty. They feel guilty for this. Probably feel guilty because they probably got caught somehow. Yeah, this person has no self-worth. Strength in reverse. Self-doubt, weakness, insecurity. They hate themselves. Maybe they're having a love-hate relationship with themselves. The Hermit. So this person that they tried to give bad news to by being married, they went into hermit mode, contemplation, search for truth, inner guidance, meditation. So this person did some meditation and praying and, moved on. And this person got upset with it and has been tracking their healing journey. And they got a lot to say, but they won't. They keep their mouth shut. So now they feel guilty. So this person wants to come forward with some communication. Maybe they want to come clean that they were cheating. Who cares now? But could be part of their scarcity tactics because my spirit team led me to the scarcity tactic card when I pulled this out. Bold, swift movement, direct action. Yeah, like I said, they did this for theatrics to upset somebody. And now they're creeping on this person like, is it working? Is it working? Are they upset? They were trying to cause disharmony. They used it as a scarcity tactic. It's jackass. All right, how's it working out for him now? What's happening in the now with this? So this person they married, they ran off to for theatrical reasons. It's the Empress in reverse, smothering, empty, nosy, dependent. This person is, oh my God, pick me, Misha. Let me please you, because I have no self-worth. It's that person. So that's who they moved on to. So for theatric reasons, now they're stuck with this person and they feel guilty. This is predatory shit. I mean, using relationships for personal gain. I mean, if the other person's consenting, fine, but if they're not consenting, yeah, this Empress in reverse cannot compare to the Queen of Pentacles that this person is creeping on now, like watching her intently, or him, could be either one. Yeah, there's no comparison, and this person knows this too. That's why they're fucked up over it, is because they had a queen. They had a queen, and they let this queen go or king go for a smothering, empty, nosy, dependent person. And so the Queen of Pentacles, this person that went into hermit mode and moved on and healed. There's no communication. This completely cut off. This Queen of Pentacles was like, enough is enough. Like, this Queen of Pentacles knew that this jackass was not going to let it go. They knew this, and they also knew that they married for theatrical reasons to piss them off. They know they're being watched online by this person. They know this person wants to say shit, but they're not. And this person's trying to delay an ending, so I guess that's why they're still holding on to all of this. But they've acted like they've moved on, you know, but they haven't. Probably because they're stuck in this marriage now. Like, death in reverse. They're stuck in this marriage that they did for theatrical reasons. They're stuck in it. Oh my God, that's too funny, man. Yeah. Oh, wow, this Queen of Pentacles, moving, planning for the future, traveling. Look, she's just like moving, looking forward. This is my future. Now that I've gotten rid of this jackass. I love seeing this. Somebody rise above all of it and move on and get everything they want, while the jackass is like stuck. When I tell you they're stuck, they're stuck. Death in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse. They are stuck. They are stuck with this Empress in reverse. Oh, God. This person, the jackass, is a scammer. Abuse of power, scammer. This one's saying they get into relationships to see what they can get out of it. They don't love themselves at all. They're very insecure with the Strength in reverse. And they have a lot to say, but they keep their mouth shut. Because they're stuck. They're trapped. What does this person want to say? Clarify fed or confirm fed up. What does this person want to say? They were feeling overwhelmed. They were feeling so overwhelmed. You know, they had, you know, some financial problems, and so on the one end there might have been love, but this Empress in reverse had money, so it was just hard for me to decide. So I had to let you go and move on and get married, and hopefully that pisses you off. This person sounds like, is that what they really want to say? I was juggling you. I'm a jackass. The full jackass. I'm a jackass. I know I'm a jackass. I feel very trapped. I feel very trapped. I'm fucked up over you. I feel very, very guilty for being a predator. One more about what they want to say. I got a lot to say. Page of Swords, talkative. Very talkative. Oh, they want to talk about, oh my God, look at this. They want to talk about how whoever they let go, this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, is the star. They know this now. This person's the star. They're the Ace of Pentacles. They bring stability. They bring abundance wherever they go. They know this. They know this person has good fortune, brings good fortune to anybody that's around them. They get good fortune too. So this person knows this. They have so much to say, but they're not going to say a freaking word because they are uncaring, overly emotional, which actually goes very, very well with the Empress in reverse, wherever that person went off to. Looks like she gets around a bit. Can't find her now. Anyway, actually make a good couple. You know, overly emotional, King of Cups in reverse, Empress in reverse. It's actually a good mix. Pick me, pick me. Oh, yes, baby. I will always pick you. I will pick your money. I will pick your resources. All right. Enough fun. All right. There we go.